My proudest achievement in 2019 has been making it easier for clinicians to refer their patients for palliative and end-of-life care. Working with others, we developed a palliative and end-of-life care tracker for the whole of Lincolnshire, so we were able to quickly identify where palliative and end-of-life care need is around the county to ensure that workforce could be deployed appropriately. My aspiration is to continue on the great work that we've started. I'm thrilled that the system now recognises that high quality palliative and end-of-life care is an enabler to supporting people with complex needs.
This year the highlights have been for us working as a team to do a number of different initiatives. Earlier on this year we did a pop-up shop in the Waterside Centre, which was an absolute fantastic collaboration between the Waterside and various departments within the Trust. We generated over £34,000 in turnover, and we sold a lot of items to customers that wouldn't normally have come into any of our shops.
The highlight of 2019-2020 has been working with the Duke of Edinburgh Award Scheme, and we've managed to achieve the Approved Activity Provider status for volunteering, which has made us the only approved provider within Lincolnshire. So we're attracting people doing their Duke of Edinburgh Awards from the age of 14 and upwards. The aspirations for the future of volunteering at St Barnabas are, now that shops have reopened, it'll be continuing recruitment, we'll be increasing awareness through new marketing campaigns to make sure that we get people on board to enable us to keep the shops open for as long as possible. So it's all about engagement and increased awareness and recruitment.
My highlights for 2019-20 have been supporting and leading the clinical teams to achieve an outstanding care quality commission rating. I'm really proud of everyone who has stepped up and supported us to achieve this. It really is recognition that the care we provide at the hospice is truly outstanding.
Our highlight for the people team, so in 2019 to 2020 we took part again in the Sunday Times Best Companies survey, and we went from 89 to 53, which is a fantastic achievement, and our engagement levels were ranked as very good.
Well, the highlight for the lottery team last financial year was raising £370,000 for St Barnabas services. My aspirations for the future of the lottery are to just gain loads more players. The lottery has really proved how valuable it is to the hospice. It is something that in a crisis we can keep going, and hopefully then the lottery can grow and the support that we can give to the hospice will grow too.
What have been my highlights this year really have been joining a new team, setting up a new team here with St Barnabas. It's been a pleasure to embed new models of working within the structure that we have, looking at how we support and provision care for people living with dementia within Lincolnshire. In terms of aspirations, this is initially a 2-year proof of concept project, and we're in the middle of that, so it's a natural point to reflect in terms of what's gone well, what would we like to develop a little bit more, and I think ultimately I would like the admiral nurses to become an undisputed asset both to St Barnabas and the county.
One of our highlights was our stand at the Lincolnshire Business Expo event, where we had a bushcraft trial and we had a range of live jungle critters. It's not the sort of thing people expect to see at a business expo, let alone from a charity stand, but it was very well received, lots of engagement from everyone there, and certainly was the talk of the event. Our aspirations for going forward is a return to live events, campaigns and fundraising initiatives for the hospice.
Proudest achievement for 2019-2020 has been the Forget Me Not display and campaign at Lincoln Castle. People were invited to dedicate a Forget Me Not in memory of a loved one. It all went into a beautiful display for 2 weeks. People got to come and see their Forget Me Nots as part of the display and then take them home to their gardens. Aspirations for the future is to continue on as we have been doing, to continue working as a team, to continue putting the supporter first, to continue growing on some of the projects that we've set up and the digital side that we've introduced, so that supporters can get involved even if we aren't able to do things in person together.
I would describe 2019 and 2020 for St Barnabas Hospice as an amazing year, full of achievement and a wonderful year for all the people that we've served and our organisation. We have worked with thousands of patients, we've worked with thousands of carers, and we've developed new and creative services throughout the year. My vision for St Barnabas over the next 12 months is that we see more people, we support more people, we have a bigger impact within Lincolnshire. Our role is to serve the people of Lincolnshire, and that is exactly what we're going to do in the next year and the years to come.
The people team have been an advice hub and an admin hub during the pandemic. About a third of our workforce was furloughed, and we have been the admin and the advice centre for the individuals as well as the managers of these furloughed staff.
During the pandemic, I'm really proud to say that our doctors, nurses and everyone working at the hospice has really stepped up and worked together. We've developed new ways of working. Our hospice at home nurses now work remotely using laptops and technology so that we can really continue the great work of the hospice.
I think our biggest achievement during the pandemic is the fact that we've carried on. We've not slowed down, we've not altered the core offer that we have. As we've said, it's about adapting the model that we've provided, and in some ways we've been able to increase that provision. Less travelling means we have a bit more time to do other things, so we've been able to again adapt what we do.
Places like St Barnabas are just invaluable to offer what they do, and it's not just a place to go and die, it's a place to go and have the support and feel safe.
The kindness and care and friendliness is really so good. In my opinion, St Barnabas is simply the best.